Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am actually at the end of the video. I already read the 3 books for this video and realized I never made an intro, so here it is. For this video, I'm going to be letting my boyfriend decide the books that I read for a week. I'm going to be giving him 2 choices and he's going to pick between those 2 choices, and I'm going to have him say what he thinks I'm going to rate it. And yeah, I'm very excited and I can't wait for you guys to watch this video. It was so fun. I had such an amazing reading week and it was perfect. So let's get into the first book that he chooses. So as you know, I'm doing boyfriend picks my books for a week. He's right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 2 options, okay? And I'm going to kind of tell you what they're about. And you can either base it off what they're about their cover, whatever you want to base it off of, okay? Stop looking at them. Okay, and then before I start reading it, once you pick the book, I want you to pick what you think I'm going to rate it. I rate it between 1 and 5 stars. 5 is like amazing, wonderful, best book ever, the ACOTAR series, okay?
Okay.
The big books that I read.
Okay.
4 is like, I liked it, I enjoyed it, it was a good book, I had a good time. 3 is like, it was average. 2, I hated it, okay? 1, I don't normally rate stars 1. If it's 1, it means I didn't finish the book, okay? So the first 2 books you're picking out of is 2 romances. Okay, first one is A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. It's your first pick. You've actually pointed this out in the bookstore, okay? She basically accidentally summons a demon and they have to fake date until she can get rid of him, okay? This is your first pick. The next pick is Happy Place by Emily Henry, okay? This is about they were a couple, but they're going on this vacation with their friends and they break up right before their vacation. So they have to fake date during the whole vacation, and then it obviously rekindles the romance, and there's like a bunch of other stuff in it, okay? So you're gonna pick, you can read the backs of them.
I already know. It's that one.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
That one.
Okay. Chance picks this one. I kind of knew you were gonna pick this one. Okay, what do you think I'm gonna rate it between 1 and 5? It's okay. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. It's very.
Never mind. I don't want to read back.
You can skim over if you'd like.
Sure.
I don't normally rate romance books, like, not a lot of romance books, like 5 stars, especially like rom-coms. So.
I'm gonna do like in the middle, do like 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I feel like you're gonna love part of it and then hate part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you if you're right when I finish this book.
Okay.
So obviously he picked A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. I'm not mad, honestly, because this looks cute, it looks light, it looks fun. I just finished 6 of Crows. I want a light, fun romance. But honestly, I was kind of hoping he would pick this one because I've heard so much talk about it, so. But both of them I'm very excited to read at some point this month. I have to read both of these for the Patreons that I'm a part of. But yes, this is going to be the first book read in the video. I just like literally 20 minutes ago I finished 6 of Crows. So I don't know if I'll start this tonight. I may start it tomorrow and we'll see. Maybe I'll start it tonight. But I will give you my opinions. It's spoiler free. But yeah, I'm very excited. First book of the video. Hello everybody. So it is the next day after I filmed that. I did start the book last night, but I only read like 30 pages. And then I read some this morning while I was at work, but I left work early because I got sick at work. But update opinions on this book. I made it to chapter 7, page 72, which I think is pretty good for just starting it last night. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually liking it a lot more than I thought I would. The only like issue is that it's in 3rd person. And if you know, I hate 3rd person, especially in romance books, because I feel like it's hard to connect to the romance and the story and the characters. It's just hard to connect. the writing in this, like it being in third person, it's pretty easy to enjoy the story and pretty easy to enjoy the characters. So the writing isn't bad. I mean, I don't like absolutely love the characters right now. Like they aren't like amazing characters. The world in this is pretty cool. I think it's pretty interesting. I like it. I don't have like much opinions. The good thing is the first chapter, like it gets into the plot, the story, which is really nice. But overall, nothing's really happening. There's no like tension. The romance isn't really starting. One thing that irks me is like, what's her name? Marielle. She like hates him. What is his name? Ozroth. Marielle hates Ozroth, and I don't really understand why, because it's like you did it to yourself. If you don't know what this book is about, it follows Marielle. She's a witch. She accidentally summons a demon, and she made like a pact that she's gonna like, she bargains her soul to him. And Ozroth is the demon that she summons, and they have to fake date while she tries to figure out a way to get rid of him and not have to sell her soul to him. I'm enjoying it. It's nothing like spectacular, you know. I'm only 70 pages in. I'm hoping I can read a lot the rest of the day, obviously, because I have nothing else to do because I left work. There's not a whole lot of opinions right now, but I'm hoping the romance kind of starts within the next 50 pages. Like I'm hoping some tension builds. I definitely think this would be such a good read like in the fall time, because it reminds me of Halloween Town like crazy right now. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Halloween Town. If Halloween Town was a romance book, I feel like this would be it. The writing is really nice. I think the writing is very witty and comical, and I like that. It's just like a very chill, fun time. Like, yeah. I also feel like, I know there's going to be a third act breakup in this, or a third act conflict. I just know it, and it's just obvious with what is happening in this. And I think the like third act conflict is actually going to make sense with the story. It's not just going to be some random fight thrown in. It actually makes sense, because it's like, okay, this is not going to work out well. You know what I mean? Like, I think the third act breakup is going to make sense, and I'm hoping it does, because if it's something that's not what I think it's going to be, then I'm going to be mad, because it should be this if there is going to be one. You know? I'm going to go sit and read more of my book, and I will probably update you when I'm like halfway or a little over halfway if my opinion has changed. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, and I have a reading update for A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. I did a good amount of reading yesterday, and then before bed, I made it to chapter 16, page 172. So I think I read like 100 pages since the last time I talked to you. I'm hoping to finish this book today. I'm almost halfway. I think I'm like 46% of the way through. But I do have some more opinions on this book. I'm still enjoying it. It's still a fun read. I'm really starting to connect to Ozroth, the demon, Oz. I'm really starting to connect to him. I'm really starting to like him. The feelings are coming into play. It is like boy falls first kind of thing, I think. So I do like that. Marielle is still like really annoying me, because she's just a very self-deprecating. Like, she puts herself in these positions so she's the victim, and she like intentionally makes herself feel bad. And once she starts feeling bad, she starts blaming it on other people and makes it their fault. And it's just very frustrating. She gets very annoying with it. And then Marielle's best friend, Claudia, I don't know her name. She's annoying me. At first I liked her, and then she keeps like bringing in her opinions from her past trauma about Oz, and I'm just like, girl, we don't need that. I don't care. But overall, it's fun. I am really liking Oz. The only thing is like, I'm confused on how this romance could work. You know, like, he's a demon, she's a witch, they live in separate, like, she lives on Earth, he lives on the demon plane. Like, they live separately. He has like this commitment to the demons. I don't know. I don't know how the romance is going to work. I could change my mind by the end of the book, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. There is some nitpicky things about this book, but overall, it's a good time. It's fun. I think the book is sitting at like a 3.5, 3.75. That's where I'm seeing it right now. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of my boyfriend. I'm happy I picked this book because it's just very easy to read, and I needed something light and airy to read after the book that I previously read. So, good pick, boyfriend. But yeah, I will update you guys. I don't know if I'll probably update when I'm like, have like 100 pages left till the end. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go make cinnamon rolls because I'm starving. Hello, everybody. So, it hasn't been that long since I last talked to you, but I was on Loranda Reed's like reading sprint from last month that I never got to, and I just finished it. I only had like 2 more sprints left because I did more sprints yesterday. Anyways, that doesn't even matter. But I just started chapter 21 and I'm on page 219, so I'm definitely over halfway. I have like 140 something pages left, I think. So yeah, my opinions are still the same. I love Oz. Like, he is so like nice and sweet. Marielle, she still makes me really mad. Like, she's just like, she makes me mad sometimes. But the one thing I wanted to come on here and say is I have no clue how this romance is going to work. Like, he's a demon, he's immortal, she's a witch, she's not immortal, and they have this soul bargaining thing. I'm like, I don't know how this romance is going to work. It's just hard to believe in the romance and root for it when you don't understand how this is going to work. So that's what I wanted to come on here and say. But I'm probably going to try and finish this book today, and I will probably talk to you once I finish the book and see if the romance actually does end up working. I'm so confused on how it's going to work. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, obviously. I did end up finishing A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. I actually really enjoyed this book. I ended up rating it a 4-star. The first half was a little boring. It was kind of annoying. A lot of the characters were annoying, but I would say the last half, especially the last 100 pages, were really good. Like, I really enjoyed them. I was really starting to root for the romance. Everything wrapped up really nicely. The third act conflict was really good. Like, it made sense in the story, and it also just like, it worked really well. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I really liked Oz. He was great. So overall, like, I really liked this book. So good pick for my boyfriend. I actually rated it higher than he thought I was gonna rate it. So yeah, good pick for him. But last night I had him pick the next book I'm gonna read, so I will go ahead and play that video. Okay, he's picking more books. This time I'm in the mood for fantasy. So you're picking from 2 fantasy books. All right, the first choice is These Twisted Bonds by Lexi Ryan. I don't really remember what happened in the first book, but the first book I gave 5 stars. I really liked the first book. Okay. It's like a fantasy romance. She's stuck between 2 different princes from 2 different courts. She's this powerful person, okay? That's her first pick. And then the second pick is The Ballad Never After by Stephanie Garber. The first book, Once Upon a Broken Heart, I gave that one 4.5 stars, okay? This one, it's like they're in a fairy tale, that's what it feels like. So in the first one, Evangeline, like, she made a deal with the Prince of Hearts. Mm-hmm. And there's a little romance that's going on between them. This is also a fantasy romance. So we got 2 fantasy romances. Okay, if you'd like to read or read the first paragraph of them, you can. This one.
That looks a lot more interesting than the other one. The
Okay.
other one looks cheesy.
Okay. All right. I'm actually excited because I've heard so many people talk about this. Okay. What do you think I'm going to rate
4
this?
stars.
Think I'm going to rate it 4 stars?
Right off the bat.
4 stars.
Mm-hmm.
When I rated the first one 4.5?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think the second one's going to be better?
Mm-hmm. I'm ready for it. I think 4.
Okay. This is gonna be my next read. Thanks, babe.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So I picked The Ballad of Never After, which I'm really excited about. I wasn't like minding whichever one he was gonna pick. I was kind of hoping to lean more towards this because this one has been like one that I've been really wanting to read. But he said 4 stars. I honestly think this could be a 5-star. Like, I think it could be definitely rated higher because people have rated this one higher than the first one anyways. And I heard that this one's crazy. So I think this one's gonna be like a 5-star, honestly. But I'm so excited. My dog has the zoomies. I really liked the first one, Once Upon a Broken Heart. It was so good. It was so dreamy. It was wonderful. So I'm very excited about this, but this is our next read. Yay. So as you saw, he picked The Ballad of Never After. He said I was going to rate it a 4-star. I don't think it's going to be a 4-star. I think it's going to be higher, but we'll see. I'm so excited to read this. I just think it's going to be so fun. It's going to be very fairy tale. I have decided that I am going to annotate this because I annotated the first one, so it just feels right to annotate this one. So obviously we need the pen, and you guys can pick out the tabs with me. I haven't annotated a lot. I want to annotate more. I've used these ones. This is what I used for the first one, this set of tabs, but I don't think I want to do that. I have this one. I want to do like a purpley vibe. That's blue. Do I have, oh, I do have purples. I have 2 purples. Fun. Okay, so we have, not this one. Yeah, no, we're not doing that one. I think I'm going to do this one. Next read, I'm so excited. I'm actually so freaking stoked for this. So I will update you guys. I'm going to try to read before work. Depending on how much I read, I'm going to try to update you guys. And other than that, I work 1:30 to 10:30 tonight, so I have a long night. But I'm going to try to read while I'm at work on my breaks and stuff. And yeah, I will update you guys before I go to work or tomorrow morning if I have any time to update. So yes, I will talk to you guys soon. Hi everybody. So I'm currently in my car on break, and I have been reading The Ballad of Never After. I'm currently on chapter 14, page 110. So I'm over 100 pages into this book, and I'm currently loving it. There's so many twists and turns in this book. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's so crazy. Like, the end of every chapter, I'm like, look at my tabs. Already 100 pages in, and I have so many tabs. But I'm having the hugest crush on Jax right now. And this book is so good. It's like there's so many things happening, and I am definitely liking the plot of this one more than Once Upon a Broken Heart. And I can't wait to see how this ends because I heard that this ends on a huge cliffhanger. I'm nervous, but I'm super excited. So I am so far loving this book. I'm definitely going to read more today. I could definitely make it to page 200 if I really tried, which is kind of what I want to do today. I want to make it halfway. So we'll see if that happens. But so far, loving this book. It's so good. It's so fun. It's such a fun story. Like, I'm just having the greatest time right now. So that's my first update on this book. Absolutely loving it. There's no other words. But I probably won't update you again until tomorrow morning because I have to work. Hello everybody, it is the next day. It's like 11:30. I read a little bit whenever I got home from work last night, but I was so tired. I didn't read. I think I maybe read like 20 pages. And then I've read a little bit today. I'm currently on chapter 26, page 217. So I'm over halfway now. Look at all of my tabs. and that for him. But I'm loving this book. It is so good. The tension that is happening between Jax and Evangeline. So good. And the plot is just like getting really, really good. Right now, like, they're doing a little search for some stuff. If you hear chewing, my dog is chewing on his toy and he won't stop. So sorry. But the plot is getting really good. And the only thing that's going through my mind, I'm like, Jax, stop being an asshole. That's just like what's going through my mind right now. I'm like, stop. Just accept your feelings. But I'm absolutely loving this. I'm eating it up. I'm reading this so fast. The words are so big though, so I'm not like the words are huge. So I am going through this really quick. I love the romance. I love the plot. Everything. It's so good. It's great. Let's look at Milo. Hi everybody. So I'm currently about to go back in for my lunch, and I wanted to do a reading update because I've been reading a little bit, and I'm currently at the end of chapter 32 on page 270. Yeah, I've read a lot. I'm probably going to try and read more. I would like to make it to page 300 by today, but I am really loving this. It's so good. The plot is getting so good, and I'm finding out so many things. So I will probably update you guys in the morning with a reading update, because if the story changes, if I have any different opinions. But my opinion has been the same of where I'm loving it. So I need to go back into work. So yeah. I'm currently at work and I wanted to read a little bit. I just finished chapter 35, and what is going on? What is happening? There's so many things being revealed right now, and I just want everything to be revealed at once. I'm stressing. Okay, sorry, another thing, but I want to visit the Hollow so bad. It sounds so magical and so beautiful. The little like hotel thing. Oh my god, it sounds so fun. Okay, so I finished Once Upon a Broken Heart, and I rated it 5 stars. It was so freaking good. It was so freaking amazing. I loved it so much. And I need the 3rd book right now, but it doesn't come out till October. Okay, I have the 2 choices. You ready? First book, The Chase by Elle Kennedy. This is first book in the Briar You series. It's like best friend's sister, forbidden romance kind of thing, okay? Then I have Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. This is like a lesbian romance. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know much about this.
I like the way this one looks, so that one.
Don't just go off how it looks.
I'm not reading them.
Which one? Which one do you want?
That one.
Okay. What do you think I'm gonna rate this?
I'm gonna do a 3.5.
3.5? Okay, well, my next read is Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. I'm so excited. I've heard such good things about this book, and I really don't know much about it. I just know that it's a sapphic romance. So, I'm excited. I do need to read this. Chance! I do need to read this, but it's fine. We're gonna go with this one, and I'm excited. Hi, everybody. So, it is later in the day, and I did end up starting Delilah Green Doesn't Care while I was at work, and I've read a good amount of this. I'm currently in the middle of chapter 5 on page 66. So I've read a good amount, and I'm ready to give my first opinions. I am loving this book. The writing is amazing. I am loving the writing. It's just, the writing makes it so much easier to get into the story, and I think this is her debut novel. I already feel so connected to the characters, especially Delilah. I love her. And I already am rooting for the romance. The tension is already there. Like, I'm loving this book. It's so good. I literally just can't wait to sit down and read more tonight. Like, I'm just like, it's so good. It's so good, and I'm so excited to keep reading it. But if you didn't know what the story's about, this is about Delilah and Claire. Delilah is going back to Bright Falls to be a photographer for her stepsister's wedding. And Claire is her stepsister's best friend. That's really all I would like to say. Like, I went into it not knowing anything about it, and I like just finding out about this. I just can't wait to keep reading this book. I'm so happy Chance chose this because I'm really loving it, and I just think the romance is really getting good. But I didn't really talk too much about The Ballad of Never After earlier, so I did kind of want to talk to you guys about that more because I was on my lunch at work, and I just wanted to make that video very quickly. But I did give The Ballad Never After 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. It was kind of sitting at a 4.5 or maybe just like a 4.25. But the ending, don't even get me started on the ending, was so good. Like, oh my God. I'm like in love with the world. The world is so amazing. Like, I just love to hear about everything that's part of the world. It's literally just like a fairy tale. And I just really loved it. I really loved the plot of the story. I loved how the story went. The ending, I don't even know what to say. Like, I was not expecting the ending to be that way at all. But the ending made me love Jax 10 times more. I'm already seeing this being highly rated for me because when the writing is good in a book, it just automatically makes the book be highly rated. Yeah, this is the last book of the video, and I'm hoping it ends really well. He has picked me very good books for this video. Also, the first book that I read, of Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon, I think about that book a lot. Like, I rated it 4 stars, and I still think it's 4 stars, but I think about that book a lot because I think I like the premise so much, like the world. It was so fun. This is so fun. The Ballad Never After was so fun. This week has been a great week of reading. Wow. Love it. Anyways, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to continue reading my book, and I will probably update you guys sometime tomorrow when I have made a bigger dent in the book. Good morning, everybody. It is actually Monday. I haven't updated you since Saturday. Sunday I just kind of chilled and read a little bit, but that's really it. I don't have much to say, honestly. I'm currently on chapter 19, page 207, so I'm over halfway done with the book, and I'm loving it. I am loving this book so much. It is so good. I'm just eating it up. The tension, the characters, the writing, the story, everything. Like, I'm just loving this book. It's so good. And I can't wait to finish this. Like, this has a super high potential of being a 5-star. I'm like loving it so much. Like, last night I did not want to stop reading. I wanted to keep reading. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody. So I just got a book package, so I thought I would open it with you guys to make this vlog a little bit more fun. But I already know what it is. Are you freaking kidding me?
What?
So whenever I got it, it was already cut like this, okay? Well, they cut into the book, and the pages are ripped. I got When in Rome by Sarah Adams, and then Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. They're like in the same series. They're companion novels, but this one is the winner for Sarah Curley's Patreon. So, I wanted to read the first one. So these will be going on my June TBR. But look how pretty it is. I'm still so mad about this. Like, how? Like, that's just like, ugh. It's so frustrating, but it's what you get when you order from Amazon, I guess. It is later in the day and I just finished Delilah Green Doesn't Care. I love this. I love this. I rated it 5 stars. Like, it was so good. I could not find anything wrong with the story at all. Like, I loved every second I was reading it. The romance I was rooting for, I loved it. The other parts of the story, like the sister relationship between Delilah and Astrid, like, I loved that. I loved the development. I loved the development between, like, Delilah and, like, Claire and Iris and Astrid and that friend group. Like, it was beautiful. I loved Claire's relationship with Josh and how that grew. Like, everything about this book was just perfect. And especially if this is, like, her debut novel, I'm like, girl. So this was definitely such a good book and I so recommend it. That brings this video to an end. We read 3 books in this video. Kind of have a purple thing going on. All 3 books were great. I enjoyed them. We're going to do a little recap. So I first read A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley. I ended up rating this 4 stars, which my boyfriend thought I was going to rate 3.5. So he picked a good one for the first book. This is a romance. Very witchy, very Halloween Town to me, and it was very good, and I really, really enjoyed it. It was a fun time. Then I read The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. My boyfriend thought I was going to rate this, I think, a 4 star, and I ended up rating it a 5 star. This is beautiful fantasy romance. I annotated it. So fun, so amazing, such a fairy tale world with an amazing romance and amazing characters. I loved this. And lastly, as you just saw, I read Delilah Green Doesn't Care by Ashley Herring Blake. I rated this a 5 stars. This was just a beautiful romance between 2 women, a sapphic romance that had a lot going on in their lives and really, like, bettered themselves. Just so amazing. It was just a perfect story. We had 2 5-star reads in this book and a 4-star. I think this was a great reading vlog and absolutely loved it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I had a great reading week, obviously. And if you guys want more of these reading vlogs of different challenges, I can definitely do that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.